everybody's at a 7 or 7.5. Pretty good time, but it was high. It was out a little bit, but
just looked like a good time. It's solid. It was high. It was safe.
And she got 9s on it at state. I screwed up. I should have thrown her a 10.
It was nice and high, and the positions were usually seen, you could see every position going down, which is nice, but it was a little older. So.
okay, good start. I'm going to say this at the girls' state meetings here, when she did that dive, and I was referee. If I would have judged that dive that she didn't say me, I would have given it a 10. And I think we went anywhere from 9 to 6.5 or 7 on that dive. And what I want everybody to realize, on the score it says 10 and it says excellent. It doesn't say perfect. Okay, I don't think there's anything of a perfect dive, but it says excellent. And that's what you have to look at when you look at somebody's dive. Again, I would have gone easily with a 10 on that dive. It was that good.
What would you have given that one?
7.5, 8.
Okay, 405C.
It wasn't quite as high as what the one at state was, and at state she just dropped it. She pulled this one. This one was
Okay, score that were from 7.5 to 5.5, or 7.5 for that was good night. This is all from 3 meter away.
I know this is people are cross toward the end of the dive, and pretty good control while they're running.
So I would have gone anywhere from 5.5 to 6.5 on that. Everybody that's sitting here watching, did anybody think he was close to work? How about when he started? Anybody? Okay. This is the one thing that we look at too, as referees and judging this. When you do it in the line, and this was back a little bit, I've seen him where he's right over the top of the board, and his head is over the top of the board, but when he goes in the water, he's probably a foot and a half or a foot away from that. We have to look at where that head clears the board on the entry of the dive, not on where it starts at the top. There was a section where a girl did a really nice double, and they scored a 2 because the ref thought it was too close to the board, and the entry was perfect. I happen to see it on film. So just keep that in mind, it's where they pass the board on the entry, okay? Not how it starts. Quarters to go 51-34. Okay, good range of scores and matches really, where it should be anywhere from a 5.5 to a 6. I think we're beating 1.7 there. Let's go 5.5 first.
That was a little short on the height, good out from the board, a little bit high on the west. A little further from the board, I can see that little straight direction.
Mike Gilbert, can I say something?
No.
What stood out for me is how it stopped the twist. And all of a sudden, the square out was absolutely stopped. And a lot of times, kids rolled in. So that was what I liked about that dive, is the twist was tight, and then it was stopped and dropped. So
What would you have given them?
I would. It was 7 range, but it was out a little bit.
So
6.5.
This is the first time you did 232.
Well, if you go 6 3/4, you have to go to 7.
You started this with a little bit off the board, a little early off the board. Whereas in this one, you waited till you got to the dump and you had one before you did it. And you went to the 201 meet after I Okay, scored anywhere from 6.5 to 7.
I'm thinking of the second scene comparing around
It was a little bit distracting from oscillations on the board. Just about, you kind of have 6 jumps on that, but very controlled the rest of the way through.
So, if you would have watched, I asked her to oscillate 7 times. Okay? To do that dive. So, if she didn't oscillate 7 times, it could have been a 7.5, maybe an 8, back a little bit. But you have to look at that again. You know, when we talk about it, 4 or 5, when you know, her balance is in there, she might have got when I asked her to do it, because she was oscillating, and it's smart arm, and she was oscillating, and it's hard to see that. Okay? Pro hop wasn't there, so those are really good things to look at when you're doing the left hand, did a great job on catching those couple things in there.
Okay, we're going to do 3 more dives, and then we're going to have to go in the classroom. But these 3 dives are going to be judged by Mike, John, and Derek, who's the coach here at Baker. So get in there, John. All right.
On the left, on right, John Baker. He coached this girl for a diner. And she's been around forever.
Or longer.
Okay, so Matt is going to do 53, 33. Seven, 7.5, and 10. Okay, so you're over here.
So I went 7.5. I thought it was a good start. So little out on the start of that, she took it a little taller on the start. Go with more, and then I'm going to have a little bit on the end of it, went by it on the hair. So, you know, to me, 7.5, 8, something like that is a good score.
I was, what I saw was arms were a little late coming through, so the somersault was just a little bit slow in starting, and it ended up and finished a little lower, so you had to work to try to get it in the last second.
But I want you to, this is the difference that's really hard to look at from an experienced diver. She knew she was going to be short and stuff, but she got her arms through and still performed well and did what she had to do again. And you can tell the difference when divers are just learning and divers that are actually been doing this for a while. And there's a big difference on what could have happened. Some people, when they're that slow with their arms, are going in better than some. So So that's just a little tidbit there.
Notice with these three judges, they pick everything apart. Every little nuance they pick apart in the packet because they see it all the time. They coach these guys. Okay? Your job is to look at that whole thing from start to finish. And if you see a couple things that are clearly obvious, like a break of position, then adjust your source accordingly. What are you going to do then? 105B. Seven and a half, eight, pretty good. Okay.
What I liked about it, he actually went on board, he was a little early on the throw, so he was out a little bit, but he controlled. Really nice top, really nice bite, good entry. Again, out a little bit, so kind of control, going higher, being a little short, not so good.
One of the better ones I
Yeah, same thing. It's a little.
That went well.
Not a whole lot, not enough to diminish it down to anything less than, 7.5.
Okay, board is going to do a twister 5134. These guys are pretty good.
So the only thing again is just a little early on the start. He's here on the throw, a little more patient on the start of the board, would be out as far. Very good spot on the entry. He ducked his head, was very good. Again, out a little bit, cut off a little bit at the top.
For my next one, it's going to be a tiny bit of over twist on the bottom. Otherwise, same thing as mine, just a little bit out. The car's a little late getting up and take it off. It's good, not solid.
Any questions? Yes, I know we're really good. Any questions?
Uh-oh.
All right, I'm going to give you a little tip here. These three divers are going to do the most difficult dive that they have trouble doing. It is the hardest side for them to do. Then you're doing a reverse 2.5. Okay, reverse 2.5. That's his hardest side.
What he struggled with? Yeah.
6 and 7, that's his hardest side. Wow.
And again, I know this shouldn't have been jumping around back and forth, but we control on the start, a little early, the irons were stopped here, so it could have been a little more through here, a little higher, it was out a little bit, but he held on, knowing he was short, he could be short on that, and again, that's just a diver, we're doing that, out a little bit, again, and then right was short for 6, normally that dive, out of the right city, going in the water.
Okay, board is score 51-36. That's what we usually see, right? Man, you guys are good. 3, 3.5, 4, this is good. Obviously, the difficult side we're going to continue to rush a little bit on the board because others came up was painful out. Getting a good jump on it, again, he's in a hurry, that's part of what there is. The other thing is he actually tried to come out of the twist a little bit early, and She's already done. She got 9.5 on it. And I turned to my daughter and I said, holy point blank. I thought it was one of the prettiest signs I've ever seen. So go ahead. That is a pretty guy.
Yep.
That deserves a 9 and 10.
Yep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's a big review. Grab your beer and